Israel could be wiped off the map in just 400 seconds. That's not fear-mongering. That's the claim Iran just made with the unveiling of its newest hypersonic missile, the Fatah II. A missile so fast, so advanced, it could leave Israel with virtually no time to react. But is it all just talk? Or is the world about to witness a new era of warfare? Stick around, because what we've uncovered might just shock you. Back in November 2023, Iran's Revolutionary Guard unveiled what they claimed was the Fatah II, a hypersonic missile with an alleged speed of Mach 15 and a range of 1,500 kilometers. If true, this means it could hit Israel in just minutes. The news sent shockwaves through Israel's defense community. Could this be a game changer? Or is it just another piece of military propaganda?
Israel and America stand shoulder to shoulder in countering the threat of Iran. We agreed that the Ayatollahs must not have nuclear weapons. And we also agreed that Iran's aggression in the region has to be rolled back.
For decades, Israel has had the most advanced defense systems in the Middle East. But Iran and its proxies, groups like Hezbollah and the Houthis, have been ramping up their missile capabilities. And now, with hypersonic technology allegedly in their hands, the balance of power could shift. Israel has relied on air superiority and missile interception technology for years. But these new developments may push them to rethink their defense strategy. Iran's missile program has grown significantly over the years. While it once depended on outdated Soviet-era technology, it now claims to have developed cutting-edge capabilities that rival even global superpowers. The Fatah II, according to Iranian state media, can evade all known air defense systems. But can Iran back up this bold claim? Or is this more about psychological warfare than actual military dominance? But what makes hypersonic missiles such a nightmare for air defense systems? Unlike traditional ballistic missiles that follow a predictable arc, hypersonic missiles can maneuver mid-flight, making them almost impossible to intercept. These missiles travel at speeds of at least 5 times the speed of sound, so fast that by the time they're detected, it's already too late. The Fatah II, according to Iran, uses a two-stage system. First, a ballistic missile motor launches it into the upper atmosphere, where it temporarily escapes the densest layer of air. This reduces drag and allows it to gain incredible speed. Once it reaches the right altitude, the re-entry vehicle carrying the warhead detaches and begins its rapid descent. Unlike traditional missiles that follow a fixed predictable arc, the Fatah II allegedly uses an advanced glide system. This means it can skim the atmosphere, adjusting its path mid-flight to avoid interception. To maintain its extreme velocity, the missile is reportedly powered by a chemical mix, possibly hydrazine-based fuel or solid fuel boosters, helping it reach speeds of up to Mach 15, 15 times the speed of sound. At this speed, it could strike a target 1,500 kilometers away in just a few minutes. But what makes it even more dangerous is its claimed maneuverability. Traditional missile defense systems rely on predicting a missile's flight path, but if the Fatah II can zigzag or change direction suddenly, shooting it down becomes nearly impossible. This combination of speed, unpredictable movement, and high-altitude flight is why experts see hypersonic weapons as a game-changing threat in modern warfare. So, does this mean Israel is defenseless? Not exactly. Israel's Arrow missile defense system is one of the most advanced in the world. Designed in collaboration with the US, the Arrow 3 missile can intercept targets in space. But even the best defense systems have their limits. The problem? Hypersonic missiles reduce reaction time to just seconds, pushing Israel's defenses to their absolute limits.
The Israelis have always suggested that the greatest potential threat to Israel from all over the area would be an Iranian nuclear strike.
If the Fatah 2 is real and operational, it could change the rules of engagement in the Middle East. Israel have always relied on its technological superiority, but this missile could force them to rethink their entire strategy. Some experts believe Israel may need to develop a new layer of defense, one that focuses specifically on hypersonic threats. But developing and deploying such systems takes years, and Iran may already be ahead in this race. And Israel is not alone. The United States has already been working on hypersonic missile defense technology, and any threat to Israel could push Washington to accelerate its efforts. Could we see the development of next-generation missile shields capable of neutralizing hypersonic weapons? And more importantly, will it come in time to counter Iran's advancements? But here's where things get interesting. Iran has a history of making grand military claims that don't always hold up. For instance, their previous hypersonic missile, the Fatah 1, was said to be revolutionary. Yet, no real evidence of its combat effectiveness exists. The Fatah 2 has never been publicly tested, and all we've seen so far is a mock-up. No footage, no confirmed launches, no real-world performance data. So, is this just a psychological warfare tactic to intimidate Israel? Or is Iran really on the verge of deploying a true hypersonic weapon? Let's look at Ukraine. Russia's Kinjal hypersonic missile, with a claimed speed of Mach 10, was supposedly unstoppable. Yet, Ukraine managed to shoot down at least 16 of them using the Patriot missile system. If Ukraine can intercept hypersonic missiles with older technology, imagine what Israel can do with its cutting-edge Arrow 3. So even if the Fatah 2 is real, its chances of actually penetrating Israel's defenses might not be as high as Iran claims. But here's where things get really dangerous. Even if Iran never fires this missile directly at Israel, its proxies might. Groups like the Houthis in Yemen and Hezbollah in Lebanon have been armed with Iranian weaponry before, and Iran loves to operate in the shadows. If one of these groups launched a Fatah 2, Iran could claim plausible deniability, making retaliation against Iran itself much more complicated. So, should Israel be worried? The short answer, yes, but not necessarily for the reasons you think. While Iran's Fatah 2 might not be as unstoppable as they claim, its mere existence, even as a psychological weapon, adds tension to an already volatile region. And if Iran arms its proxies with this technology, the situation could spiral out of control fast. What do you think? Is Iran bluffing, or do they really have the ability to strike Israel in minutes? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this breakdown eye-opening, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into global conflicts. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.